All right, we're here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Little outside vibe, little kiki. Locked up, I don't wanna come out. It's gonna be a lot of information that I need today. Woo!
But she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for
where we support, showcase, and broadcast small business owners and entrepreneurs. So, welcome to Get to the Bag Brunch. Can we make some noise? Y'all having a good day? And once again, we are so grateful to have you here, just healthy and wealthy, because we cannot have wealth without health, right? And so we have a beautiful, beautiful panelist here. And I just want to quote Jay-Z, because there's going to be a lot of information going on today. A lot of information. So it's not necessarily the information that you get, but it's what you do with it, right? And who it comes from. So it's a lot of heavy steppers, a lot of kings and queens in here. So be mindful of the energy and the information you're getting, because it's powerful. My man Rob will always say, get in the room. Well, we're here, right? Right? We in the room, y'all. All right. So not only will today be monumental, but a breath of fresh air for some, and for some, the first time experience. I know we have Jatan here. He said he came here to be a student. A student. We are all students. We are always learning. Every opportunity we get, we run with it. Make some noise for these beautiful, beautiful people here today. Yes. All right, so to start off, we have Vladimir. Vladimir is a personal and business credit specialist. As a credit coach, he instills skills, tactics, and valuable lessons in leveraging all aspects of credit. If you could just step forward so they know who you are here. Next, we have on the other end, Kaleb Lewis, a wealth strategist who helps kings and queens just like yourself with business funding. He provides guided instructions on the first step of it all, using OPM. Does anybody know what OPM is? Ooh, they say it again, I got a little chill. OPM is what? Guys, okay. So we know why we're here today. All right, next we have Sade Kelly, a time management coach who helps overwhelmed yet ambitious people manage their time so they can accomplish their goals, all while having a work-life balance. Yes. Where is she? Yes. Beautiful. Next, we have Handsome Kelly, a full-time day trader who turns new and experienced traders into six-figure earners. Okay, Handsome, what you got, Handsome? Okay. And shout out to Handsome, they flew in, okay? They flew in. All right? Next, we have Tiana Robinson and Elvie Ross. They are financial advisors. They help people invest in the stock market, build, and pass wealth tax-free. Ooh. Yes, good. Next, we have Miss Bella Baum, an Airbnb super host and financial literacy mentor, earning 5 figures monthly. Make sure you ask her about her 3-day Airbnb challenge. Wow, we can learn about Airbnb in 3 days? Oh, that's the one, Daniel's son. All right, next we have Reverend Shanae Scott. She is a counselor who specializes in culturally competent counseling. She helps her clients practice setting effective self-care boundaries and management of anxiety and depression. Wow. Boundaries are key, right? And success boundaries are really key.
Amen.
And now we have Brianna Savage, Paul Torres, Rodney Lewis, and Joelle Polo, who are our real estate panel for the evening. Make some noise for them now if y'all want to raise their hands. All right, so for our lovely panelists, question number 1. What power is there in networking, and how did you end up here on this stage today? The Golden Impact came up with that one. Don't play. What is the power of networking? Look. Don't be shy now. Y'all look good. Come on, Tiana. Yeah.
Everybody acting shy. I'll go first. So again, my name is Tiana, and believe it or not, I actually got in this space, like they mentioned, directly because of networking. So I met KB the trainer, Kaleb, all 10 of his names, a couple of years ago at an event that Handsome actually was hosting. Right, I met him through another friend. So friend put me in a room, met Handsome introduced me to the rest of them. I went up to everybody in that room, introduced myself, took some time, met them afterwards one-on-one. The rest is history, to be honest. So if anybody in here is acting shy, I mean, leave the shyness to the door. Okay? Make sure that y'all go with everybody, shake hands, kiss babies, all that. All right?
Wait. You guys are all here because y'all know someone who's here, right? Right? Yeah, so make sure every single person here got something different to bring to the table. So if each individual, see what they bring to the table, see how can help out your table, and how that moves forward. You gonna do that?
Have helped me through high six-figure earnings, right? Me networking and getting into different rooms has allowed me to make 30, 40, 50K a month just because I met certain people in the room, right? Just because I had the mindset, and I didn't always have that. So today, I just want y'all to build and create a network, because when you do so, you're gonna make money. I heard y'all gonna get to the facts.
What I was telling them was that there's someone in this room that has the exact skill that you may need, and you have the exact skill that they may need. And until you have opened yourself up to exchange and talk about who you are and what you do, you'll never know that, right? So for many people, like, we're so scared to go talk to someone. Why? Because they're nervous about like what to say first, what the person is going to perceive us as. At the end of the day, everyone in this room is here for a reason. You all have value, every single person in here. So why not go ahead and introduce yourself, right? You're here for the exact same reason. A lot of us, we don't have a network of people. I believe, so I can say for me, like, people I started with people like this, I didn't have friends who wanted to do things like this. So I used to be so scared to go to events like this. But then when you go, you meet people who are exactly like you. And then you're like, there's my new friend group, like, I'm leveling up with me, right? So don't be afraid to at least just say hi and anything. I always start with compliments. That's a great entrepreneur. So you want to take that tip and use that, right?
What is one key factor or one key routine that you believe has helped you reach the status or level that you are currently at now?
The importance of having someone by your side, not just a relationship, but a friend. Someone by your side to hold you accountable. That's the quickest way to really excel and move forward. The thing about it is that you gotta have someone who's gonna be honest with you. Because a lot of times we want to be accountable, but we don't want to be held accountable, right? It's like when nobody really wants to be criticized, but criticism is going to help move forward. So I want to say that to put things in full circle, you got to have someone to hold you accountable, and as you have someone hold you accountable, make sure you're actually doing things to level up and get out of your comfort zone. Because if you got out of your comfort zone, that's where the real success is going to be at. In your comfort zone, ain't shit there. Ain't nothing there. Ain't shit there in your comfort zone. Y'all know that. Like, think about it though. Every single person here, the money y'all getting, the levels up y'all doing, even the relationship y'all in, y'all got in y'all comfort zone, right or wrong. So what y'all want to do is continue getting out of your comfort zone and continue stepping up, and that's how you do it.
Maybe 5 years ago now, when my mental health was not allowing me to get to the place that I wanted to be. That I could conceptualize things in my mind, but I could not make them happen because my mental health was failing me, right? So anxiety, depression, things that you go through, overthinking. Some of you think, oh, I'm just so hard on myself. You're probably severely anxious. Some of you think, I just have bad days or I'm moody, or that's just the way that I am. You could be struggling with depression. And I think getting your mind together, because that's where the Lord communicates to you, right? Through your mind, through your creativity, getting your mind together so that you can even conceptualize the business idea that you have, so that you can even have the confidence to do what you've been called to do is so important. Because this is why we procrastinate. We start and we stop because our minds fail us, right? We get excited, we post on Instagram, new business, grand opening, grand closing. Like, what keeps happening? You got new pages, one got 3 followers, one got 8 followers. It's because you're anxious. It could be because you're depressed. And so what does it look like to sit down with a therapist, to really do your inner work, to really do your shadow work, to meet your inner child, right? And say, hey, little me at 8 years old, why is it that we can't finish what we started? Why is it that I'm not consistent? Why is it that as soon as somebody criticizes what I'm doing, I all of a sudden quit? That has nothing to do with other people and everything to do with me. I got my mental health together. I stayed in therapy for 3 years. I'm a 6-figure owner, but my mind is right. And then I became a therapist because I became what I wanted to see. And so now I counsel Black and brown people, most of which are creatives. They want to have businesses, but they've been depressed since they were 12. And so I help them to get to the next level. You wouldn't get to the bag if you don't put your mind.
Has a bank account. That's pretty simple. Okay, cool. Who has a retirement plan? Who knows how that retirement plan works? What's the taxable liability? Are there penalties to pulling it out early? Can you give it to your kids? What can you use it for? And when I started asking these questions, a lot of people didn't have an answer. So for me, I didn't base my practice of success based on the clients I acquired. It was basically my information I was able to give out. And, thankfully, we've been expanding literally, there's now 16 of us that we work with. He's now about to be the youngest appointed people in the department. So give it up to the Black community.
You're not making your own money, but being able to impact all the people around you, help them. Right, so I've helped a lot of people become 6-figure earners, and we've also helped small businesses grow, right? In the past year, we funded over $5 million for Black small businesses, right? It's not all about making the money yourself, it's all about the impact and who you can help, because the money's gonna come when you impact and help people. It's just gonna work.
We agree. The money is inevitable when you're set up with a strong structure and a foundation that really keeps you going, right?
Because there comes a time where you're trying to do something that no one has done before, you're trying to do 6-7 figures, your family don't know how to respond to that. And a lot of times, I have to realize with myself that have certain boundaries of who I am outside of KV training. So for those who don't know, I know you're here in KV training, wealth, strategies, all these different things. I've been a personal trainer for the last 10 years. So I'm actually retiring this year. So it's been a blessing, and that's why we connected with Glad has been an outlet for them. So that's why it goes back to networking. So never know you meet, but I've been doing it for 10 years. A lot of people know me for helping train women being fit without losing their curves. So now, instead of training people's bodies, I help them transform their lives well faster. So even when I was training, I was offering financial literacy to my clients. Because I know it's like, how are you going to train if you don't have money? And also, how are you going to train if your mind is not right? I can give you the best workout plan ever, but if you don't tap in with yourself and believe in yourself, have the confidence, you won't get results. So it goes back to mental health again. So it's like a wellness wheel. You gotta have your money, you gotta have your mind right, you gotta have your spirit right, you gotta have your emotions right, and most importantly, your relationships. So you really gotta dissect yourself based on where you at, and then understand what you don't have and what you're missing. And whatever you don't have, find that accountability, invest in that course, whatever mentorship you need, because we all need help.
When you got to deal with real life, real people, real situation, they're going to make you hate something that you actually love. But when you have structure, aka boundaries, right? Then you'll be able to really continue doing what you love to do. And anything honestly, don't let nothing nobody stress you or make you hate something that's passionate to you, right? You gotta have structure. So you need to leave here and go back and see, where can I improve? You know, where am I selling myself short? Where am I overexerting myself? And what's pissing me off? And maybe you need to speak to the pastor.
Thank you so much. All right, y'all, can we give the kings and queens on the panel another round of applause? What do we say is not the information, it's what you do with it and who it comes from, all right? So thank you very much.
And the thing about it is that the only difference that separates intraday, swing trading, or scalping is the time frame.
On average, people get distracted every 10.5 minutes. So that means you get distracted 6 times within an hour. So how the heck are you gonna work on anything? Right? Because we are overstimulated.
So when we look at our cash flow, that determines how much we can invest and how much we need to save. Okay? So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of bullet points that I give all my clients. Okay, so 4 things you want to focus on. Think of your financial plan like a baton race. Okay? You start off with savings. Okay? This should have 3, if you have a W-2 job, 3 months worth of savings. Okay? Now your monthly expenses, not including vacations, Capital Grills, happy hours, core expenses, things that literally, if you don't pay, they call on your phone, like T-Mobile, pay the range right now.
This is what I think about entrepreneurship. You are either traumatized into becoming an entrepreneur, or it was by design. Some of us come from progressive families where our parents were talking to us about multiple ways of making money. Others of us took the traditional route, and we went to college and we did all the things. And we realized that our debt was more than the money that we were making. So by show of hands, how many of you want to be or are entrepreneur by design who were raised seeing it? If we were in a different room, would the answer be different? How many of us got fed up with our situation and said, I might as well do my own thing? Which means that the business starts from heartbreak. The business starts from disappointment. The business starts from, I played by all the rules and then they changed. Who in here is Caribbean? When you come from a Caribbean environment as well, entrepreneurship is something that sometimes doesn't make any sense to your friends and to your family. And so look at all those hands that was raised. I started a business because I was stressed out. Because I had a job, but I was so tired of living paycheck to paycheck. That means you started your business tired. That means you started your business exhausted. That means you started your business sick and overwhelmed. Every entrepreneur has to be a mental health counselor. You want to know why? Because you are creating your most intimate art and then putting it out for the world to judge. You are consistently at the hands of people's criticism, and you need people's affirmation of you. What's affirmation? Money. When people value you and say that you're doing a good thing, they pay you for it. When they don't pay you for it, you're not affirmed. So you already coming into the thing tired and disappointed, right? I left my 9 to 5. I'm already stressed out. I don't want to work 2-3 jobs. And then you need people's affirmation. What kind of place does that put you in mentally?
So high-end luxury, it's not going to be average price. It's going to be high quality price. It's going to be high-end plus, upscale. Opposed to classic units, those are just going to be your regular day-to-day Airbnbs. The ones that have everything that a typical Airbnb should have, a typical hotel or bed and breakfast should have. You got the bed, classic, everything looks, calm. It don't look like, oh shit, this is so fire. Take my picture here. It just looks like, okay, yeah, this is nice. I like this, So that would be the difference. Now with classic, it's way cheaper, lower overheads. So that means your prices aren't gonna be as high. Well, at least as high as a themed unit. But your price can still be high depending on your market and your location. Because certain locations, average daily rates are $300 a night. So now imagine if you're in an area where a classic unit is going for $300 a night, imagine what a themed unit in that area is gonna go for. You start charging $600 a night, all the way up to $1,000, and people are going to pay it. Why are people gonna pay it? Because we live, because of spirits? Oh, yes, exactly, because of the experience. And we live in a world full of consumers, like this is a consumer world. So people don't care how much it costs if they're able to give their child that experience for their 6th birthday.
Right.
You know? So they're gonna pay it. And I see it happen all the time. So after you decided what unit you're really going to go with, and it's furnished and everything, and you got everything set up, you want to have these main things inside your Airbnb.
It's a saving plan. It's a vacation saving plan.
Not a vacation savings plan?
This is when the legwork really starts to begin.
Yeah, absolutely. So it becomes real because now Robbie has given us our pre-approval and we see what the number really is. So most of the time, what do you say? Your budget?
Your budget don't match your taste.
Your budget sometimes doesn't match your taste. But the whole idea is to get in only because even if you buy a co-op as your first investment, I've had people who buy a co-op, they go to sell that co-op in 2 years, and they made $50,000, $60,000 profit, and that's exactly what you need to go buy the house that you want. So don't be afraid to fire your landlord and go buy that co-op. Get the co-op, sell it when you're ready, and then you can get what you want. But let's say, for example, you get a pre-approval.
My compliment of H, that's it. That's handsome Kelly. Okay, compliment of handsome Kelly. Round trip flight. Credit literacy course, which is $1,000 value. You're getting that for $10.
It's something that can change your life forever. Forever. That's the wealth. That's that slap. That's that slap. All right, come on, let's go. Pick that up. Pick that up. Pick that up. She said that's what I wanted. Yes. The Lord ain't glass, but the Lord works in glass, so we Gucci. Yes. All right. Next, we have 2 months free on the KB app with links to financial literacy calls. So direct access to KB. You know, as entrepreneurs and heavy steppers, we limit our time, limit our energy because it's so valuable. So you have direct access. Go on, pick the card number.
I don't know who put that in there, but we're gonna do it though.
Wait, you didn't want to answer those names.
Let's do it. I didn't do it. Program is not for women.
Only a woman can win. Okay. Blessings to all the black women queens in the building. If you're a queen, make some noise. Queen. Yes, who is that? The number 1 queen. Does he not know how rappers work? Can he pick it? Alright, it's a man. It's a man. Next man, you can't do that. You can win something else, though. You can win something else.
Hear it.
We back again with another compliment from Handsome. Okay.
Let me just say this. I was drunk when we had this conversation. So a lot of things I was saying, I was like, fuck it, let's just do it. They told me after I said that.
I ain't going back out.
I was like, you sure I said that? So they said I said it. That's what happened.
I was drunk. Word is bond, you know that, in business and in life.
We're ready.